Right on.
Okay. Dorian, what's good, my guy? Mookie Hawkins, Waffle Sports 1080, man. Congrats.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So just tell us what it was like, when you got that phone call from the Bills.
Oh man, heart's racing. You've been waiting a long time for that call, man. It felt like you're waiting forever. It's an amazing feeling, to see, Buffalo Bills pop up on there, amazing fan base, it's an amazing feeling, man.
So yeah, just we know it's something you've been waiting for all your entire life. So what is something that you add to this Bills roster?
I feel like I'm a high character guy. I feel like my play on the field, I feel like the film speaks for itself, going sideline to sideline, making plays in coverage, getting guys on the ground, getting the ball back for, our offense. And that's what this is all about.
So, you bring that winning mentality. You come in when Tulane was 2-10 to 12-2. You know
Yes,
what I
sir.
mean? So, just run us about, or just take us through that perseverance on how you was able to, transition that team to a winner.
It was tough, going through the 2-10 season, having to relocate from the hurricane and everything, we went through. But we stuck together as a team. I felt like that going through all that adversity made us, an even better team. And we just built a brotherhood through the summer. We held each other accountable. We loved up on each other, and we made each other better every day. And I feel like everybody plays better, when you're playing for more than yourself.
No doubt, my guy. Congrats. Welcome to Buffalo.
Appreciate you.
Hey, Dorian, Catherine Fitzgerald with the Buffalo News. Congratulations and welcome to Buffalo. To follow up on what you were just saying about the adversity that you had in college, the Bills had a lot of that last season. Did that come up during any of your conversations with them?
No, ma'am. They didn't really, talk about how they handled their adversity, or talk about, how Tulane handled their adversity, and, how I worked on my mental, to help pull guys along, during those tough times. And, I feel like that was definitely great conversations. Everybody handled adversity different. That's part of, being a captain on the team, is knowing how other guys handle that adversity and how you can help them overcome that.
And then you talk some about what you bring to Buffalo. What do you like about their defense that you can fit into, just to kind of bring the two of y'all together?
I like how, they always play fast, and how physical they are. We always love to, at Tulane, we love to play very physical. We love to make big hits. We always get into, little scuffles about who hits the hardest on the team, and, and who makes the, the biggest hit during the game. So that's something, I love about our defense.
How often did you win that for biggest hit?
I would say pretty often.
Awesome. Thanks. Congrats again.
Appreciate you.
Hey, Dorian, Alex Brasky with the Batavia Daily News. Going back to the prospect of playing with this defense, you have the opportunity to play alongside an all-pro and Matt Milano. What are your impressions of him from afar? What's the excitement level of having that opportunity to play alongside him?
Oh man, I love how versatile he is as a player. I love how he uses his hands to get off blocks. I love how he plays sideline to sideline as well. How he does in coverage as well. I love to learn from him. Learn the way he plays, and it's just certain things he look for on film as well.
You mentioned the fan base, and I believe your first response. What are your impressions of the fan base, Bills Mafia?
My first experience was actually when I was in New Orleans. I was at a restaurant, and the Bill fans was like, "Oh yeah, you play football at Tulane? Yeah, like we're going to draft you in a couple years." And they actually paid for my meal and everything. So I was like, "Oh yeah, no, these guys they're for real." So you always see it on social media, but having it in real life is an amazing feeling.
Thanks. Good luck.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Dorian, how are you? Sal Capaccio, WGR Radio in Buffalo. Congratulations. Welcome to Buffalo.
Thank you.
I know Brandon Beane just spoke, and he said you're going to start off outside, but obviously likes interchangeable linebackers. Where do you see yourself as your best fit at the NFL level, inside or outside?
Wherever they put me at, I'm glad to play it. I like to, be on the field, just be on the field. I'll be able to go sideline to sideline, be able to, being off the ball, I feel like you can play sideline to sideline, making tons of plays. So, I was inside of here at Tulane, but I feel like I can fit in any scheme.
And obviously, as a first-year player, especially in the NFL at your position, you'll be asked to play a lot of special teams. How does that suit you? I know that you did some of that as well in college.
Yes, sir. Special teams was a big role of us at Tulane, and we put our guys out there on special teams. So it's a big part of the game that a lot of people overlook. And I'm happy to get out there, run down there and punt, hold guys up on punt block. I'm ready to do whatever it takes to win.
All right, man. Thanks a lot. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Hey, Dorian, it's Catherine again. I wanted to follow up on, you said meeting those Bills fans. Was that when the team was there for Thanksgiving for that game the other year? Or was this just like totally random fans?
Yes. Nah, it was actually like, I was like, oh, they play Saints like, downtown. It was like, nah, we're just down here, enjoying life. And, they're, it's Bills Mafia, man. It's hard to beat them.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's all the questions we have tonight. Thanks, Dorian, and congrats again.
Right on. Appreciate y'all. Thank you.